Good afternoon, it's Pat Walker at Mission Winners. I want to share a scanning tactic that I've used for years. It's scanning the ETFs. And there's a reason why. It's not because I like to look at a million different charts. It's to help us make better investing decisions, make more money, and also be safe. So we're going to go through these real quick. Here we go. Bots, and you can see the name up here, okay? Robotics. It's just kind of basing, a little choppy here. You know, it's okay. Not great, but it's okay. Breakout opportunities. This is an IBD breakout opportunities. Look at the weekly. Look at the daily. There's no power here. I'm not knocking IBD. I'm just pointing out at this point in time, the market's kind of sloppy. Cloud computing in 1 second, weekly on the left, daily on the right. It's telling you, be careful with cloud computing stocks. Look at this, commodities. This is telling you to be careful with commodities. I must stress, I'm not negative. No, there's a great quote. I never met a wealthy pessimist. I'm just observing what's going on. That helps us make money and it also keeps us safe. Right here, that's saying stay away from commodities. Done. Dow Jones, it started to lift up and they gave it right back. There's not a lot of power in it. It fell on increasing volume today. Diamonds, same situation. There's not a lot of power here with electric vehicles, folks. Be careful with that. Dow Jones Internet, what's this saying? It's rolling over. Be careful with the Internet. IBD 50, this is a great proxy for growth stocks. The IBD 50 is a great list of stocks. It's not so good here. And I'm not knocking IBD, no way. I'm not knocking the IBD 50. I'm just looking at what is and saying, you're not going to see this in any chart book saying, this is what you look for to buy. It's that simple. First Trust Dorsey, right? Okay, you'll believe this is technology related. There's no power here. Look at this, none. Look at the weekly, look at the daily. Move on. China's lagging, leave it alone. Gold miners, now this one doesn't look too bad, does it? See, this started to lift off the 21 day today on a pickup in volume. Now what does that say? Maybe this could be a good buy, or some gold mining stocks. And here's gold. Gold itself started to pick up on a pickup in volume. That's something worth looking into. Bouncing off the 21 day. Biotechnology is pretty sloppy, leave it alone. Oil and gas, nope, there's nothing good there. Software technology, there's not a lot of power here, folks. Support on the 50 day, but so far nothing's really great happening here, okay? Medicine's okay. It's chopping around a little bit. It's okay. Mid cap, below the falling 50 day, fell on increasing volume. Be careful with it. Leave it alone. Aerospace and defense, there's nothing good here. By the way, I'm not going fast to irritate. I'm just pointing out, don't overthink it. It's below the falling 50 day. It fell on heavy volume. It closed near the lows. It's no good. Move on. Home construction now. This one doesn't look too bad. You can say, well, I don't really see a spot to get in this. No, but you all know, because you've seen my videos, what are we heavy in? Home building stocks. We own more than a few. And it's been telling you there's a place to go. That's connecting the dots. S&P growth, it lifted up and it's chopping around here, okay? Doesn't look too bad, but not great, all right? Small caps, IWM, it tells you right away, stay away. Done. I'm going to go back to this and share this. Look, it's below all the moving averages. It fell on an increasing volume. There's nothing there. Don't overthink it. Leave it alone. That helps. What can you do with that? Stay away from small cap stocks. Real estate's choppy. Be careful with that. Transfers lifted up here, but on decreasing volume. Look, up, decreasing volume, decreasing volume. Pretty choppy here. You're not going to see this in any chart book saying this is a good setup. Airlines lagging. Be careful. Oh, here we go. Dad humor. Airlines are grounded. Oh, there you go. I still got it. My kids would shake their heads. Regional banking. Look at this. Look at this decline here and here. What is it telling you? Stay away from the regional banks. Mid cap. It's just chopping around. There's not a lot of power here. There's a little base forming, but it needs to take out this top before we get involved with MDY or mid-cap stocks. Oil services. Look at this drop. What does that tell you? Stay away from oil services. That simple. Just like this. Pharmaceuticals, it's kind of choppy. Not a lot of power here. Look at the red volume bars. All right? Not a lot of power. Software. Look at this. Gap down. What does this say? In 1 second, stay away from software stocks. Done. QLD started to lift up and gives it right back on a slight pickup in volume. Needs to take out this line with volume. Doesn't look bad on the weekly, but it needs some power. So far, none yet. Same thing's true with QQQ. Retail, chopping around, not a lot of power there. Be careful with retail. Silver's picked up a little bit, okay? Needs to start pushing through these tops, possibly. Now, isn't this interesting? Where were the two other ETFs that I noted? GDX and GLD. Gold, and here you have a silver. There we go. But what does it need? Take out the tops of this bar on heavy volume. And it did fall on fairly heavy volume yesterday. Take that into consideration. Steel, leave it alone. right there. Just leave it alone. Don't overthink it. Semiconductors, choppy, leave them alone. Spiders started to lift up, tail bar. This needs to take out these tops, and it also needs to do it here on the weekly. I'm going to draw this for you. This is why I always look at weekly charts. Weekly, right here. Needs to take that out, but it has a tail bar, and it fell today on increasing volume. You got to be careful with that. Same thing's true with SSO. Needs some power. Solar, in 1 second, it says, stay away from solar. And it's been saying that for a while. It talks to you, stay away from me. Okay, I'm teasing, but you can see, nothing great there. Small caps, leverage, nothing there. Uranium, nothing good there. Oil, look at this, another energy. And it's been talking, saying, stay away, avoid the energy stocks. That's powerful information to know. Consumer discretionary, that one doesn't look too bad. Compared to everything else I just showed you, this one's going sideways, and it's got a decent base here on the daily and a decent base on the weekly. Something to take a look into. And you could say, oh, that's a red bar. This is a great lesson I want to share with you. Don't think that just because it's a red bar, it's a bad bar. These are bad bars. But note here, it closed near the highs. Maybe there's support there, but it needs to get up here through these tops with volume. Until then, don't impose your will on it. Aerospace, defense, nothing going on there. Biotechnology, kind of choppy here. All right, perhaps across these tops, maybe. Home builders, this doesn't look too bad. It's a little loose here, but home builders, that's another home building ETF. Guess what we own quite a bit in? Home building stocks. Pulte Homes, KBH, there you go. Materials, there's no power there at this time. Communication services started to lift up, and they gave it right back. That's like a poster child for the market. Look at the weekly chart. That's a nice weekly base. And then it pushes through on volume, and they take it right back. It's telling you the market's still sloppy. Energy, look at this. In 1 second, and it's been saying it, stay away from energy. Financials, choppy. Be careful with financials. Industrials, pretty choppy here. Not a lot of power. Technology has some clean tops here, but it needs to take this out. What's the slight negative? It fell on a pickup in volume. Here's the weekly, though. That doesn't look too bad. What's it need to do, though, team? Here we go. And this is for everybody. This is a long base. Needs to take out these tops on the weekly, which corresponds to the daily, and it needs to do it on heavy volume in technology. Consumer staples, picking up here a little bit. It's trending nicely. Look at this. Staples. Folks, consumer staples, things consumers have to buy. They have to buy toothpaste. They have to buy shampoo. I don't, but you have to buy shampoo. You know what I'm saying? Toilet paper, staples, necessities. It's kind of a defensive type of proxy, isn't it? Things you have to buy. You don't need to buy a new car, or a new computer stuff, but you got to have the staples. Defensive related. That's talking about the market too. Consumer healthcare, chopping around here a little bit, possibly, but it's awfully loose. Look, up, down, up, reverses down on a pickup in volume. Be careful with that. Consumer discretionary, this is discretionary. I showed you the staples. This is the stuff you don't have to buy. It's hanging in, but nothing really great. Metals and mining, stay away. Oil, stay away. Another energy ETF, stay away. Retailing, stay away. Software, stay away. There you go. I hope that helps you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.